hope we pray for better days.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kimberly, and today we have some special guests. My best friend Angel and my sister Siobhan. And today we are doing a reflection on a video that we all saw together called
5 Stupid Questions That Women Ask Men.
And so this video is an 11-year-old video by a woman. We're not too sure her name, but she does a conference and she basically tells like the people at the conference like the different questions that women ask men and how as women we can kind of improve our timing or whatever on asking these questions, or not even asking them at all because they're kind of stupid. And so she makes you do an oath at the beginning of like never to ask these questions ever again. Yeah, we're gonna go through the different questions that are in the video, and I'll actually post the link of the video below, and you can watch it for yourself and then come back to this video and be like, okay, I agree, I disagree. So let's get into question number 1, shall we? The first question is, do you notice anything different? And to just give a little bit of context, she brings a man up on the stage and she just puts you in different scenarios. So this is the question that she had asked her husband or whatever.
Fake husband?
Yeah, her fake husband. Sorry.
Randy.
So she knows the name. Wow. All right. So do you notice anything different? So how do we feel about that question? Do we think it's actually stupid or like, and if you guys want to give context maybe to the question, that might be helpful. Well, she's like, okay, maybe I'll give the context. She's like, do you notice anything different? Comes up to him. She's talking about her parents, but I don't know. We're kind of saying that guys don't maybe notice things so quickly. Mm-hmm. So what are your thoughts on that question?
So my opinion was that if you don't know, if you noticed it and then you don't comment on it, it kind of tells me that you didn't actually like it. So for example, if I had my hair like this one day and then I changed it and I got like weave or something, right? And you notice that it looks different, but then like you don't tell me that you like it, then I kind of just assume that like you didn't like it. Right. So I think that like, because in the video she asked like, oh, like you said like, oh, I changed your hair color. And so it's like, if he said something like that, then didn't actually say he liked her hair color, then maybe he didn't actually like it.
It was more of like a statement or like a remark.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And your thoughts, Angel?
I think it varies depending on context. Like you want to invite compliments, but I feel like you should be at a certain comfort. I feel like I'm rambling. Cut this out.
You really are. Wait, I think maybe to jump into, maybe we had a little bit of a discussion about this like way
We're talking about
before.
balance, right?
Yeah. So we were saying that, sure, like what I don't know what to call her. Like she's not a therapist, but she's like
a comedian. But I guess not.
She's not a comedian. Anyways, wow. The motivational speaker, let's say, the motivational speaker, she was basically saying that women need to be more direct on what they want to be complimented on. So it's like, oh, like I changed my hair, whatever, do you like it? And we were saying that that's not a genuine compliment because...
If you have to ask.
Yeah, if you have to ask, if you have to tell them what to say, then is it really a compliment at all? And so I think that's the thing with guys. They just don't get like... We want you to say things naturally. I don't want to tell you what to say. Like, am I your mom? Am I babying you to tell me what to say? So
kind of harsh, but I get the point.
But you know what I mean.
I get the point.
You know what I mean. So her thing was about being direct, and I agree with that. And I think maybe as a whole, we kind of agreed that like balance is key here. Where like you will be direct with them. Like that's a conversation that you'll have at the beginning, like, of your relationship, or if some of these issues continue to arise, you have a open dialogue with that person and be like, hey, like this is what I want you to do. But there also has to be a point where it's like the guy's actually really thoughtful and he's saying the right things because you've had that conversation.
So maybe like you can work up to that place of like where it's natural and like,
Yeah.
you don't have to kind of force it or
Right.
initiate
That brings up a good point because maybe it's not gonna start. Maybe it's gonna seem a little bit forceful at first, but then throughout your relationships, like your relationship, whether like you get to like a 5-year point or whatever, like things will become more natural. But at first, it's gonna be like, oh, I need you to compliment me on my hair, or oh, I need you to compliment me on my dress.
And I think that like it's actually probably different for each person.
Yeah.
Well, Siobhan clearly disagrees.
Because when we're talking about like
I'm
love
thinking-
language.
Yeah,
and-
like I was just thinking that like for some people it's more natural than others. It's some people are more like they pay more attention to detail, right? So like they can notice like when things change very easily.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I feel like some guys are naturally good at complimenting you, right? Like they're just naturally good at like
Or like
they just-
observant maybe.
yeah, they're more observant and like it's just easier for them to say nice things, I guess. My other
Jeez.
whereas like
Need to
other
be around
guys
those guys
sometimes- whereas some other guys might not be so observant or like they just
Take
don't know what
weeks
to
to,
say. Or like they don't really have anything to say, you know, they have weak pickup lines and stuff, you know.
You say pickup lines?
Yeah. But yeah, I was saying like you shouldn't really be shy in your relationship, but like I know some people like for example, like I might see somebody, like I might see something I like about someone, but I'm not confident to go I'm not like confident to go tell them that. Like I might tell you like, oh wow, like I really like her hair. But like for me to actually go say it,
Yeah,
it's like
I
I probably
if you're
won't
in a relationship with the person.
say it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I guess it doesn't apply in that situation. But yeah, like I was saying sometimes it's more natural and easier for some people to like call out those things.
Yeah.
Or like girls can also be really tricky because I feel like if you say something you like it, if the guy says you like something, you might take it badly in some kind of way. Like if I say like, oh, I like the color of your hair, am I saying that I didn't like the color of your hair before? No, I'm not saying that. But
I
like,
feel like that's
do
like
that
a
sometimes.
self-esteem
thing.
maybe issue, not like an issue with the relationship, but an issue with like the person's like I don't know, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like why are they taking that to heart?
Yeah,
Instead of like
Like you
Honestly,
should
I
be
feel like I would do that.
You didn't like my hair before?
No, like yeah, like if or it's like I really like when you do this to your hair.
So
It's
did I
like,
just say your best
so
on my-
nice.
now I'm thinking about all the people that have complimented me on my hair. Like, did you not? And all the mandem that hit me up. Like, did you not?
Did I not look at
where was
before
all that
that?
time?
I
Do you
feel
do it?
like that just brings up like women are a very complicated
We're complicated
creature.
species.
We are.
Like we
But we're
want
fun.
you. That's why
Thanks for not
words are
boring.
so important, especially to you. You have to be meticulous
Absolutely.
about what you say. Like, hey, like I
how
liked
you
I
say
liked
it.
your hair right now, but I liked it before too, or something like that. Like it's so
Gotta really.
Or I like your hair, not that I didn't like it before. Like I
Yeah,
just
or
like this new
something-
style on you. or-
exactly. I think like
Yeah.
it's just so meaningful when a person thinks about what they say before they say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so like
It's hard to do.
it's
Yeah,
hard
you're,
to
like walking on eggshells.
right. Yeah.
To like really think
Yeah.
before you're
Yeah. I like this question, but we have to move on to the next question, which probably like they all kind of are linked
Yeah.
in
They
some
are.
way. So the next question she asked was, does this dress make me look fat? Be mindful, these are scenarios that she does with her fake husband. So does this dress make me
Randy.
look fat? Yeah. So how do we feel about that? I think one thing specifically that she said is that sometimes as women, I think this relates to what Siobhan was talking about before, we just can't handle the honest truth. We just can't. We just need you to do a white lie or whatever.
Sugar-coated.
Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it depends who it's coming from. Like if I had a significant other, like it would definitely hurt having to hear it from him than like compared to you guys or.
Yeah. No, sure. My mind's thinking
Like that, eh?
No, I just like yeah, I agree. I feel like like I personally cannot handle the truth. So
Aw.
like if I ask you something like that and
it's
you
all
say I
of
look
us,
fat,
though.
like
It's
I'm
all
not
of
gonna take
us.
it well. So I feel like just don't ask those questions. Like she said, it's a stupid question. Just don't ask. Like she said, if you like, you'll know you're fat when you're fat. Like you don't have to ask somebody if you already feel that way. Like it's not.
If you feel that way. More like if you are that way.
Never mind. But like.
Or like now they say sometimes like don't ask questions you don't want the answer
Exactly.
to. Type
That's
of
one of
thing.
those. That's one of those.
And, like
Yeah.
some
That's
guys
what-
are.
You're
pretty
setting a trap for
blatant.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Some mans are savages, so you know they're not holding back.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, I'm excited for this next question. The next question that is asked, question 3. I put 2 fingers up. 3 is what are you thinking? And so I'm just gonna set the scenario here. She paints a picture of this guy kind of drinking and eating, watching like a baseball game, like what do you call those baseball series? Like a very important baseball game or whatever of his favorite team. And yeah, she comes up to him and she's like, what are you thinking? Now, I agree that's probably a pretty stupid question. Because what do you think he's thinking about? He's watching TV, he's eating.
Well,
like,
what if it was something about his body language that was like said, like, you know what I mean? Like, you can be in front of the TV watching TV, but it doesn't mean you're watching TV. Like, he could have certain microaggressions that kind of...
I guess, but I think, like, guys, like, I don't want to say I don't want to be rude and be like, guys are, like, dumb, but, like...
I don't say it.
But, guys are very, like, they only think very, like...
It's not deep.
It's... Oh, okay, now I feel like we're disagreeing. Not deep, but it's just like it's hard. Okay, so women are multitaskers. We think about different things. We can do different things at the same time. And maybe I'm just thinking about this because I know a lot of guys that are like this, but they only think about one thing at one time. But they can only do one thing at one time. So it's like if you're watching, especially like that, if it's like a very important game, what else would he be thinking about?
So like in that specific context, you're saying it's stupid.
Yeah, in that specific I don't think the question is stupid. I think it's stupid in that context.
The timing, yeah.
The timing. That's what she actually says. Timing is everything. Like, you're not going to ask him, oh, like, I think we should do marriage counseling when he's watching a baseball game. Like, the most important, like, he's watching, like, the Raptors championship game. Like, what?
No, that's annoying.
And so we tend to do that. We tend to be very annoying. Like, oh, what are you thinking about? And like, compared
to like if you're at dinner and like, I don't know, he's holding your hand, like, oh babe, like, what are you thinking? Or what's on your mind?
And maybe it's just because not we, but like if you don't understand the seriousness of the moment that he's in. Because I'm not sharing that moment with you, even if I'm there. Like, I don't really care about the game. You do. So like, it's really serious to you, but not to me. Whereas, like, if we're both, like, I don't know, at a funeral or something like that, we both understand this is not the time.
She said a funeral.
Like, we both get the context, and we both understand, like, we're not, you know?
Yeah.
Time and place for everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Okay, question number 4. Do you think that woman is prettier than me? Now, when I heard this, I was just like, why? Why would you even ask that? I feel like that's setting a trap.
I've never asked that.
I've never asked that either.
That. Oh, no.
She must ask that.
Yeah, I actually have.
Have you?
But not to, like, a person in person. Probably, like, a picture. Like, show you the picture. But
that would give me so much anxiety.
Yeah, because I feel like, for me, I just hate comparing myself with other people.
Yeah.
It's just not healthy.
We just expect them to say no. Like, you can't say yes to that. Like, why would you say yes to it?
Like, yeah, you should say no,
it's
but just in case,
question.
like, my esteem's gonna be hurt when you say yes. You know what I mean?
I feel like if you say yes, I'd take it as a joke. Like, why are you saying yes? Like,
why
would you
laughing.
say yes to me? Why would you say yes to that?
Oh, Lord.
Like, you can't be serious. You know, like, even if it's true, I just don't expect you to say yes.
So you expect him to lie?
I expect you to say no, so it doesn't have to be a lie.
Jeez.
I just feel like you shouldn't ask that question, especially if you don't want to be compared. Like, why are you trying to compare yourself? You can do that in your own head. Why do you need to get someone else involved?
But I feel like people do it. Like, I'm sure you asked before, saying like, "Oh, was your ex prettier than me, or what she look like?"
Yeah, I've asked, what does she look like? But I'm not gonna ask, like, oh, do you think she's prettier than me?
I have asked for like pictures and stuff because I'm like, I want to see. Like, I just want to see her. Like, I want to see what you're into. Or if there's like a consistency.
Yeah, so not comparing.
No. Or if he has, like, a specific type. Like, do I look like
Yeah, I agree with that. But I'm not going to be like, oh, do you think she's prettier than me? I can see for myself if she's prettier than me. No?
But that's relative. Like, that's your opinion, not his opinion.
But why? Whatever. I don't know.
Or it's like, never mind. Let me just stop where I bury myself. Next question.
Maybe we should just, like, go through. So, yes, you would...
I think it's a stupid question. I wouldn't recommend asking the question. I just said that I have asked the question.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, and the final question.
Question number 5.
Yay.
Is honey, what's wrong? And so to paint the picture again, he had a bad day at work. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
And
that's
he was coming home, and I guess she's what do you call those people? That wow, I sound so bad. What do you call those people? Those moms.
Stay-at-home moms.
Stay-at-home moms.
Why was that so hard?
I don't know. Anyways, so she's a stay-at-home mom. He's like, oh, like, honey, what's wrong? But you already know he had a bad day at work. You know what I mean?
Okay, let's just say we know he's had a bad day.
Yeah.
He's come home and
I'm
she's still
thinking
asking
that maybe the reason why it's 2 questions if you don't know. Like, if you're just saying what's wrong. Because that's kind of stupid. Not stupid, but like, why are you asking what's wrong?
Like, does something seem wrong? Like, do I seem
Yeah.
off? I feel like...
Oh, so just like
So
looking
that's
at his
actually
body
good.
language and being like,
Yeah.
oh, like, but then you're asking the question because you want to know what's wrong.
Maybe you just ask, like, are you okay? It's the same thing.
It's literally the same
Same thing, right.
How are you? Is that better?
That is better. I feel like that's nicer.
I don't even know.
What's wrong
They
is
all
almost like
literally
implying
sound
is like
same.
something is wrong, but like your
Yeah.
face looks off. Like, fix your face.
I feel like maybe she's getting at the point where it's like, maybe don't ask that question because, like, he just got home. You know, he's had a bad day. Like, give him time to, like, you know, recuperate.
Right.
You know, like, give him time to eat. Give him time to drink something. Sit in his chair, relax for a little bit before you start hounding him. That makes sense. So maybe it goes back to, like, timing. Maybe asking that question at the appropriate time. Like, maybe he just told you on the phone before he got home, oh, like, I had a bad day at work or whatever. And then he comes home and it's like, oh, what's wrong? Why would you ask that when I just told you,
Right.
like, I had a bad day? Like, he doesn't want to get into details about it clearly right now.
Oh, I know something that would work. Something, maybe like, do you want to talk about it? Or we can talk about it when you're ready.
Yeah.
Or, you know, kind of like letting him have his space.
Yeah, I think, yeah, that's important to give him his space before he's able to kind of open up about whatever happened.
So wait, are we saying it's a stupid question?
I think we're saying it's a stupid question because of the timing of it.
So again, context.
Context, yeah. Context.
Context, people.
Context.
Up.
So that is our video. It went a little bit longer than I anticipated, but so anyways, guys, thank you for watching this video. Give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to this channel, and I will actually put their Instagrams and stuff if you want to follow them. Snapchat or whatever, in the description box. And yeah, like, put in the comment section like what you thought about this video. What are your thoughts?
Is there any questions that you think are stupid that girls ask? Any
Yeah.
more questions?
Or any suggestions on videos we can do or reactions to
For
things.
sure. All right, guys. Well, thank you for being a part of this video. And yeah.
They can't bring us down.